YouTube, how the fudge you doing? Hey guys, Nadeshot. Today I'm bringing a brand new gameplay on the map Hijacked. I believe I dropped about 38 kills in this one. This is a league play match that I was gaming with Big Timer. I wasn't home at all yesterday, so that's why I wasn't streaming, and I didn't have time to go and get a normal gameplay. So you know, I went 38 and 12, which is not bad, but this commentary really isn't really about the gameplay. I just want to talk to you guys and fill you guys in on some things that have been going on in the gaming world with the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. I know a lot of other commentators have probably touched on these kinds of things, but there have been some new developments on the scene that I really want to make sure that you guys are aware of, so that you guys can make an educated decision on what console that you want to buy. Because for a long time, you know, I never even considered buying the PlayStation 4, but recently, with the things that I've been hearing about the Xbox One, the PlayStation 4 might be the next-gen console that everybody looks to buy. But before we get into that, I just want to sit here and personally thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for 400,000 subscribers on my channel. I believe I hit it yesterday. I had the Optic versus Envious video yesterday, and then later that day we hit 400,000 subscribers. And for real, guys, that is a number that I never really thought that I would hit in my YouTube career. It's honestly the most humbling thing in the world to see comments from you guys on my videos, all the likes that you guys leave, and the conversations that you make with me on Twitter. So thank you guys so much for the 400,000 subscribers. I'm going to be doing a special video. I'm hoping I can film it tomorrow and upload it tomorrow, so I'll keep you guys filled in. I have a really cool idea, and I think you guys are going to like it. But back to the subject at hand. So a lot of the details that have been coming out from the Xbox One have been kind of troubling in the fact that everyone thinks that the government is going to be spying on us. There's been some things going on in the news that the government was using Skype, and the NSA has been spying on conversations within the United States, whether it was on Skype or it was on the Verizon network. Your text messages, your phone calls have been sent to and have been monitored by the government. So here's some things that kind of caught my eye with the Xbox One. These are the things that differ from the Xbox 360. You cannot play games unless you connect to the internet once every 24 hours. If you are unable to connect, your games will literally not function at all. And yes, that includes single-player games. You cannot disconnect the Kinect sensor at any time. Your Xbox will not work if you disconnect the Kinect sensor. You cannot lend games to your friends. You cannot rent games. And you cannot trade games freely. Only pre-approved retailers can accept your trade-ins. No independent game shops can do this. Since there's less competition, you will get less trade-in credit for the games that you want to trade in. You cannot sell games freely. In order to sell a game to someone, you must have been friends with them for over 30 days. The game is then locked to that user forever. They cannot resell. You cannot sell a game to somebody and they cannot sell it again. They will not be able to sell it afterwards at all, guys. So that's the differences, the big differences so far between the Xbox One and the Xbox 360, the console that everybody uses now. And as you guys know, those can be very, very troubling things to a lot of players. Now for me, who only uses the Xbox One for multiplayer, I won't have an issue with a lot of these things. The Kinect thing is kind of weird. I don't understand why you can turn the Xbox Kinect off, but you can't unplug it. Like, if you have it off already, what would be the difference in unplugging it? That's something that's kind of weird. What makes me think, like, hey, can someone, like, hack into my internet, my Xbox, and turn that Kinect sensor on, and I wouldn't even know about it and record me? Now, that's kind of like some far-fetched conspiracy theory, but hey, you know, you never really know what's possible. With the things that have been coming to light with the government and companies selling like their personal data to the government so that they can monitor the citizens of the United States, that's really, really troubling, and that's really weird. I always thought the Xbox One was something that would be a no-brainer purchase, but for me, I'm going to really be paying attention to E3 and their press conference, because E3 is coming up this week, and they're going to be giving all the info that we haven't gotten so far. So that's going to be something to really look out for. Honestly, in my opinion, this is something that's really been traveling around the internet. If PlayStation 4 and Sony do this conference right at E3, if they really knock it out of the park, they will own the next gen. You know, a lot of gamers are really scared of what's going on with Xbox One. You know, they're straying away from gaming. You know, that's really what these consoles are about. I'm not denying the fact that Xbox One has some really cool features with the Kinect sensor and, you know, the instant TV and things like that. But it's really troubling the fact that they really aren't focusing on gaming anymore. It's not something that they're, I mean, I can't say these things without watching the Xbox press conference, but just from the things that we've heard and the things that we've discovered so far, you know, I'm kind of leaning towards the PlayStation 4 right now. You know, when I first started gaming, I had the PlayStation 1, I had the PlayStation 2, and the only reason I moved over to the Xbox was because of Halo. And then it just kind of naturally, you know, developed into a love for Call of Duty. So I'm really curious to see what PlayStation, Sony, and Xbox and Microsoft bring to E3. You know, this is going to be a pretty defining moment in the next-gen console future. This is going to determine a lot of sales, I believe, too. You know, these are very important. So both of these companies really need to make sure that their presentations are on point. Now, I actually, for anyone that was wondering, I won't be at E3 this year. I've gone the last 2 years, but for me, it was really important that I stay home and focus on Call of Duty. MLG Anaheim is coming up very quickly. It's at the end of June, and then I'm going to be moving into the team house in about 8 days. So I really don't have much time as you guys would think. So while everybody is out at E3 enjoying their, you know, their week and partying, I'm going to be here, and I'm going to be making really good videos. I'm going to be streaming 8 or 9 hours a day. You know, I'm not taking this light. Yeah, you know, a lot of people look at E3 kind of as like a break, as a time to go have fun, and, you know, I wish I can go and do that, but I'm focusing on my team. I'm focusing on Optic Gaming, and I'm focusing on Call of Duty. As nerdy as that may sound, you know, I'm dedicated to what I'm doing. So throughout this week, look for me to be streaming quite a bit. I'm hoping to put in at least 8 or 9 hours a day. Look for good videos with coverage of E3 with any news that I see fit for my channel. So, guys, you know, I'm so happy that we hit 400,000 subscribers, but this is just the beginning. This is not an end. I'm going to be working my ass off to bring you guys the best Call of Duty content on the internet. I promise you. That is my sole goal right now. So I thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope this commentary was kind of informative, and I will see you guys on the live stream later today. YouTube. We'll see you fudging later.